There's no such thing as Judeo-Christianity. Christianity and Judaism cannot coexist. Christians have no problem living next to Judaism. Judaism wants to kill you, right? You want to sleep with a rattlesnake and get bit and can't figure out why he bit you. Well, because he's sleeping with a rattlesnake. I'm just using that as like an analogy. All the Jews come to Christ, period. Read the book. They all do. Every knee will bow. Every tongue will confess. He who was first is last. He who was last is first. Israel, the Jews, were first. They'll be last. God didn't pick them because they were great. They were the weakest. God does that all the time. This isn't a put down. God will take the weakest and make them the strongest, and take the strongest and make them the weakest. So when it says, the first shall be last and the last will be first, we were last. We're the first to go. They reject. And then all of a sudden, Jerusalem is surrounded, and Lily says, boom, they all go to Jesus. So we'll all get there, but right now, they're not where we're at, and it's a fact. Judeo-Christianity is a farce, period. If you're a Christian actively praying for the Antichrist to return so you can go to Jesus quicker, I rebuke you. You're wrong for that. You are wrong for that. You're praying for the Antichrist end times to show up so you can get to heaven quicker. That is so ridiculous. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. If you're unfollow me too, if you're doing that. Stop doing that. That's ridiculous. Remember what it says. He'll leave the 99 to get the one. Right? We all go. Right? So stop praying for the end of the freaking world. Stop praying for this stupid red heifer. That's so dumb. This stupid red heifer sacrifice so that the Antichrist, yay, can show up and start the tribulations, and then we all get to go meet Jesus. Get yourself together, man. All right? Knock that off. Period. And again, since I'm on this rant, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to rebuild the third temple. It will never happen. And I'll tell you why. But this war, that's why Boo Boo left and went to Germany. Now, isn't that funny? A Jew fled to Germany because he was worried about war. Now, make that make sense, right? Don't tell me God don't have a sense of humor. His wife and his kid were hanging out in Miami. They're nowhere near all this stuff, right? They're nowhere near it, right? But that's what they want. They want mass death. They want mass chaos because they think that the Messiah will show up, usher in the New World Order where they're at the top. It won't happen. It's not going to happen. This is a fool's errand. We won't win this war. Iran is not Iraq. Iran is 3 times bigger than Iraq. Iran is surrounded by mountains, right? We don't want boots on the ground. Only American can go in there. We don't want that. Yeah, man, sure, there'll be a French battalion in there. Canada will send 30 guys or whatever. The UK will send like a food truck or something like that. It'll be 100,000 gringos in there fighting it out again, right? It always is. It'll be 20,000 of us coming home in body bags, and no IDF soldiers will die, right? This is a fool's errand. It's dumb, and it won't work because this time, around the 4th seal, which I think we're at, no. This breaks the cycle on it. And the reason why it's going to fail is because there will never be a construction of the third temple, period. I know what you're going to say, but the Bible, you're reading it wrong. You're reading it wrong. Ezekiel has a vision. Yeah, he has a vision of New Jerusalem. The same vision John has when he breaks out the reed and he's measuring the temple. It's New Jerusalem. Read the book, bro. Read the book. It says it comes out of the sky like a spaceship, fully gold, 12 gates made from a single pearl, no light source in there. That's what they're seeing. You read if you're too lazy to read it, go talk to ChatGPT or Grok or any AI and ask it, where's the red heifer sacrifice for the third temple mentioned in the Bible? It ain't in there. It's not there. There is no mention of a third temple red heifer sacrifice. It's not there. There's no third temple in the book of Revelations. It ain't there. All right? So stop with this nonsense about, oh man, Can't wait till they build that temple and kill those cows.
Subscribe now and turn on notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.